What's up everybody, I'm Brian from I Want Tesla, and today we're going to be testing out Sentry mode in the Model S 2.0 hardware. Does it record? I don't know. I know it has Sentry mode. Let me show you. You go to Security, Sentry mode. So it has Sentry mode, and if we hit the I, it tells you all about it. So right here it says it will send the footage to Tesla for a backup feature. Well, I've installed a hard drive into this car for two reasons. I wasn't sure if this would record on here, but also we've upgraded this car to full self-driving. So eventually we're gonna get 3.0 computer in here, which I'll be able to have all the cameras attached at that point as well, along with recording to the hard drive. So let's do a test to see if it's actually putting it onto that hard drive as well, if there's one here. Not sure if it can, because this is just 2.0 hardware. It doesn't have the 2.5 hardware needed like in the Model 3 and the newer Model S's and X's. So let's set up some cameras and see if we can get the Sentry mode to trigger. All right, so what I have is I have the Model S sitting right here. We're kind of out in the country a little bit. You might hear, this is Route 77 kind of behind me. It's kind of loud over here. And this is an area, this is a cul-de-sac that's behind some businesses and things like that. So I figured this wouldn't get anybody mad if Sentry mode goes off a few times. The sun is setting, so it's right in my eyes. I'm gonna set up the car. I've got a GoPro inside the car so we can see what happens on the screen. I'm going to lock the car. I have the key fob here, so what I'm gonna do, I'm going to walk this away from the car. The car knows how far this is away or if it's in the car at all. And you'll see the car is locking up right now. So we're gonna keep this kind of a distance away, so the car should arm very soon. Once the car arms, I'm going to be clapping on the inside of the car so we can make some noise. If that's not gonna work, I'm gonna pound on some glass and see what happens. Once the alarm goes off, the music starts playing, the horn will sound and everything, I'm gonna let that go for a little while to see if any of the footage kicks in. I'm gonna walk around the car first to make sure the Sentry mode kicks in and everything, and then eventually I'll come back to this and grab this and turn off the alarm. We might do this test twice just to see how things go. I'm gonna set this down and Sentry mode should be activated now. Sentry mode is activated. Awesome. So, that actually stopped. That's weird, the music actually stopped. It's still recording on the screen and the horn stopped. I wonder what happened. I still get the Sentry mode alarm was going off on my watch, which means my phone's in the car as well. But the phone is not a Bluetooth phone, a key fob like the Model 3. I had the key behind the camera here. We're gonna hit the button to unlock it, and let's go check out what's inside. Sorry, Dan, that was your line. So we're gonna go right inside the car and see if it says anything. It didn't show anything on the display or on the screen here. You would think that it would want to show you that there was an alarm set off. So definitely not sure if it is going to be recording to that. I do have it recording on a GoPro. Whoa, trippy. Let's turn on Sentry mode again. It's still on. Let's go leave it on again. Let's get out of the car. I'll take my phone this time as well. All right, we're gonna try this one more time. The wind is picking up a little bit right now, so hopefully it's not too windy for you. One more time, we're gonna lock up the car. The car is locking up right now. I'm gonna keep the key back here. Sentry mode should be active right now. I've got my phone, so it's not connected Bluetooth to the car at all. And let's go see if we can trigger something. And I'm not talking about triggering a millennial or anything. I'm talking about the car. Let's see if it's on. This is a nice car, man. Look at that. Whoa, what's up? It's recording me, bro. So, we're gonna try the clapping again. Nothing. So it doesn't record very long. Hopefully it's recorded to the hard drive. If not, it's sent to Tesla, and I'm gonna call and find out if I can get that info. I'm gonna see if I can get that that footage for you and see what the process is. But if it's on the memory card, I don't need to. Well, let's go and see if it's something on the screen this time. We open the door and we get in the car, and there's nothing on the screen showing or telling us that we had Sentry mode activated. That's one bad thing that I noticed on the 2.0 hardware. I'm sure that will change once this car gets 3.0 hardware. It's going to record all the cameras and it's going to record a lot more. Now it's time to see if we've got the data onto the hard drive. So I had a little chat with Tesla today because I have a USB drive, and when I pull up the footage, nothing's there. It shows files of 500 and some megabytes and stuff like that. So the footage is not being put onto this drive. And I didn't think it would because of the slower computer in the 2.0 hardware. It said that it was going to be pushed to Tesla. So I called Tesla because I'm checking on a few things on my car and my Tesla account and all that stuff, and I'm bringing my car into service tomorrow. But they said they were going to check on why the footage is not on here and see if they can get me the footage and where to go to get that. And I told them what I was doing for the video, and I thought it would be helpful to other people as well. So she was really nice on the phone, and she said they were going to do some research. The tech was going to do some research. They haven't called me back yet. All right, this just in. I just got back from Tesla taking my car to service. They gave me a Model S loaner car. He looked it up and he said it's a known issue that they're working on that's going to come out in a software update. They know that the files, there's creating files, it's just not recording, but it will be in the future. I'm not sure if it's in the .16 update that just showed up today. There is some Sentry mode features in there, but it will be coming soon. So your older Model S's with 2.0 hardware will start recording onto a little jump drive in the future, very shortly. Just wanted to throw that one in there. But after doing research on this, I'm wondering how the old cameras are going to work with the new computer. If the 2.0 computers are black and white with, I can see red as well, which is good for stoplights, is that going to work with the 3.0 computer? I'm hoping yes, I think yes, but you know, I don't know. I'm not positive. Are they going to have to upgrade the cameras and the radars, because the front of the car has a longer radar a longer traveling radar in the 2.5 computer? This is a good question for an engineer or Elon. Are you going to upgrade those features to have full self-driving in the cars that don't have those features in the older cars? Is that part of the money? It should be, by the way, it should be. I mean, I can understand the side cameras, a couple of the cameras being black and white. Those front three cameras on the Model 3 and the radar, I think that's huge. That should be part of the price. Even though I only paid $2 grand for it, it should be part of the price for full self-driving, and I think it's going to be needed. It's a beta, and things do get better. It's a process with Tesla. It's not like buying a Ford where you're stuck with that car the way you bought it, no matter how long you own it. That's the difference between Tesla and everyone else. They're making other cars. They're making cars they've already sold better, not forgetting them like all the other manufacturers. So that's why Tesla's exciting, and that's why Tesla's going to win overall. Stay awesome, stay positive, because the whole car is basically a beta, and we got to roll with the punches sometimes. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you.